nice out.
I know. Isn't that
Such a
something?
nice out.
It doesn't feel like January, but I'll take it.
Right, right. It's boom shakalaka all day long.
All
on
day
Friday
long.
Yes.
In Waterloo.
Yeah.
And if you're noticing that our set is different on Facebook, we have a lot of green in the background.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're all coordinating with that, Deb. We're right downtown in Waterloo. She's such a cuss.
Yes.
Stop, Debbie.
Okay,
Deb,
I'll
you
stop.
must be so kin to Cynthia.
She said, "Stop, Debbie." I know
Okay,
she's from
Deb.
Chestnut Street. Stop, Debbie.
We
Okay.
go way back.
Well, let's say what we always say, and that is welcome to Ms. Rocki and Chaveevah's North End Update, because there's always something good happening on the North End.
You know it. And everywhere else in the Cedar Valley.
Indeed.
That's right. Today we have special co-host, very, very special co-host, the president of KBBG in Waterloo, the
That's
beautiful
right.
black giant.
88.1 FM.
88.1.
On your dial. As we say.
Thank you
right.
for having me. I always love to
Very.
be here.
Yes.
Thank you, Rocky.
Oh.
Thank you, Chaveevah.
Oh, you're
Welcome.
so welcome, Deb. We love having you
I love
here.
being here.
Yeah. And we're on this beautiful new set here in the public access.
Yes, WCTV, Channel 17, public access in Waterloo.
Waterloo.
Yeah.
Newtown, Louisville, you know, is all
H2O
about
Lou.
H2O. Hey,
That's right, 319.
We in the
That's
hood.
it.
Yes.
We're still on the north end, though. This used to be East High School.
This building.
Did it?
I believe it. I think that's what my daddy told me.
Okay.
Really?
Well, you know, Daddy knows now.
Right,
Wow.
right. So we are so honored to be here. We got our own television show.
That's so awesome.
I know, I'm still just sort of in awe. What can I say?
Congratulations, ladies.
Oh, it's fun to
It
be
is
here.
beautiful.
And we got a great production crew. You know, we've met some wonderful people, Mark and Ed down here.
Yes.
And Kent Shankle actually had the hookup. So it pays to know people, and the word
It's
is
good
getting out.
to know people.
Clearly,
Wow.
yes.
It is.
And as always, we have some great guests. Every week we tell you the same thing. We have some great guests because every week it's the truth.
It's the truth. We
Yeah.
don't lie. Not nary one bit. We have.
Yes, we have Kent Shankle. He's the
Yes.
director of the Waterloo Center for the
All right,
Arts.
Kent.
Yes.
And we also have Ms. Sharon Silva.
Yes.
And she's a mom, a grandma, a lady of lots of different hats. And we're going to she's going to share some of her tips on how she's managed that. And
Is-
now she's in retirement and doing some awesome things.
Is that what
She's
you
too
call
young.
a Renaissance woman?
Exactly.
Huh? Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But enough about Sharon. What about me?
Oh, okay. You're wonderful, marvelous.
That's right.
You are.
Absolutely.
No, that's just my line. I like to
That's
have
okay.
fun with that. one.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. Chastity, do we have somebody? How about anybody talking to us? Hi.
Hi, Chastity.
Davine says, hi, enjoy your night out, ladies.
How you doing, Davine?
Yes.
This is for you.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Davine, hello, and thank you for always keeping in touch with me. She keeps me encouraged. She's
Oh,
wonderful.
good.
just a great young woman here
That's
in
wonderful.
Waterloo. Anyone else? We got to do our shout outs now, but we know Sharon's watching, I'm sure,
Yes.
and Velveeta, and our regular viewers, and we want to welcome you to North End Update.
And can I say something?
No.
Okay.
Okay, yes. Okay, please, Deb. Okay,
She's like my big sister. She gets to be mean.
No,
No,
no.
I just want to say that I get calls from people who live in Dallas, out in, Houston, and they're watching this show.
Really?
Yeah, my sister Janet,
Oh, really?
Bruce Gardner, those
Wow.
folks, and
Aw,
Yeah.
my niece Ebony out in California.
awesome.
They're watching.
Oh, that's
You guys are
wonderful.
famous.
Oh, well, you know
You're
what?
famous.
Thank you, Deb. And what we like to do is highlight good stuff. And I think
Yeah, we
think
need it.
people really enjoyed the fact that there's a lot of good things
Yeah.
going on in our hometown.
Yeah, that was the whole basis for us even starting this show, to
Right.
highlight the
The
good things and the
good.
good people that we have right here in Waterloo.
Right. Which
Yes.
brings us to
That's right. Our shout outs. We have to absolutely shout out
Yes.
Mr. Kevin Burt. Okay?
Kevin,
Yes, let's give him a round of applause.
How about
Absolutely.
that?
Yep.
Not local,
That's right. Not national.
not national.
Okay? The
International.
That's right, the International Blues Challenge. He came in
He's
first
so awesome.
out of
Wow.
235 other acts.
Ooh,
Wow.
He came in first.
That's another round.
There you go. There you go.
He's definitely capable and qualified
Yes.
and definitely gifted. So
Yes, and if
Yes.
you've ever had the opportunity to hear this man's music, then you'll know why he won. And if you haven't had the opportunity, make sure you create an opportunity to see him because
Yes.
it's an experience.
Have you
Yeah.
seen him, Deb?
oh, of course,
Oh
my
goodness.
gosh.
He feels his song.
Just and I know he's going to perform at the I'll Make Me a World tomorrow.
Oh, that's
Is that
right.
right?
He'll be
That's
performing
right.
there.
Oh, my goodness, okay.
And
Yeah.
we'll be there.
We'll be there.
We
We'll
will
have
be.
to be there, so it's
They're
going to be
doing
a
this
great time.
huge thing of cultural cities, and KBBG's going to be there with a little history of the radio station
Awesome.
representing Waterloo
Waterloo.
Yes,
All right.
yes.
and the NAACP, Latanya Graves, and some
Oh,
other folks.
great.
So, yeah.
And so we'll have to get
Charles
you,
Pearson.
we'll talk to you live tomorrow on
Okay.
Facebook.
Okay.
So watch for us tomorrow.
All right.
Also, Deb, we're going to talk to you about some new things that are going on with your station at the new
Yeah.
88.1.
Absolutely, KBBG.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
and
Well,
it's not my station, it's
of course.
your
Our
station.
station.
Community
It's-
thing.
that's
For
right.
sure.
That's right.
Indeed.
Well, you know, it's a lot is happening. You probably heard the new sound, and we call it the new
Oh.
KBBG because we made some changes to the programming format. Number one,
Yes.
and number two, we they were automated for the past 2 years, and that's just a
Oh.
horrible thing to be automated, which means you're just hearing, no talking, just music or talk, fake talk, whatever. But now we've got live people on air.
All the
We've
time?
included, yes, 'cause we were the jazz show. I'm working on having somebody for the jazz show and then the
Okay.
evening night flight. But we have hip hop.
All right.
Yes,
we
I
have-
love hip hop.
We have noticed that.
So now we
yes.
have that now.
Yeah.
So and it's within the FCC guidelines because KBBG is a family friendly station.
That is what's
and we
amazing.
all grew up with KBBG.
Yes, we
That's
did.
right.
Starting
Didn't
back, well,
40 years ago.
in 1970?
77. So you
77.
can remember a
What?
day when we
Ooh.
didn't have KBBG,
Honey, it
right?
was-
Well,
it
I
was-
can't.
oh.
You
But
can't.
I've been.
I
Ever
can.
since I've been in this town, there's been
Okay.
a KBBG, and I
Oh,
really,
okay.
truly appreciate it.
Yeah,
I
yeah, and it's
remember.
getting better and
Yeah.
better, everybody. So be patient, stay tuned. My goal is to do just what you ladies are doing, highlighting the positive things that are happening in our city. We've got a lot of amazing talent, rappers, young people with ideas and thoughts. So that's
Right.
what we're trying to do.
That's
That's
right.
what
And
that's my
Deb,
vision.
May I say something?
I'm scared, but go ahead.
Like you asked me.
Go ahead.
We definitely have seen the change. I know
Oh,
I have.
thank
I've been
you, thank you.
listening, and I can really feel, the heart of the city. And KBBG is like a cultural hub.
It
you
really
know,
is.
And
It is.
everybody goes there to get the word out, in the
Yeah,
community about
yeah.
things that are happening around. So we appreciate what you're doing.
Thank
and,
you.
And I think you're doing a great job.
I appreciate
Yes.
that. We have a good team of people, small staff, but they're feeling the vibe too. That when you say your leadership tells you, do what you want to do. You have the freedom. It's kind of scary at first, but everyone's now saying, I can do that.
That's a good
do
idea.
it. Yes,
That's
we're the
right.
new
Yeah.
KBBG.
That's
Do it.
right. That ends up having people draw on strengths that they have.
Yeah, and
That they
gifts.
thought they might have to,
Because
okay,
they
I
have
to
been
do it like
squashed for
this.
so many years, but now it's like, if it makes sense, let's do it.
Okay.
What a great concept. Similar to our dear Chillin, who is the producer and conductor and extraordinaire, whatever, what can we call it?
Yes.
Well, now it's time to talk
About the
Soul
The
Town.
Soul Town. Yes. The Soul
Chillin
Town.
had the same concept.
know.
She asked us to write for her, and she said, I don't care what you write about.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Write
yeah,
about
yeah,
what interests you.
You know
I
what you
wrote
like.
I wrote a couple articles
You
myself
did.
early on
I remember.
about food and cooking, but
And
then
then you
things,
got fired.
well, I will tell you, I would say to her, she's like, Deb, you're just guy having a conversation. You need to write like a. I go,
Oh,
"Well,
no,
I don't
she
know
is-
how to write,
no,
but she taught me how to write. So
She is a great
I do. Yeah, she's a great mentor, team, person to just
player.
kind of help you to know how to perfect your skills. So
Yes.
constructive
yes.
criticism and things like that.
This month's cover features the keynote speaker from the Martin Luther King Jr. banquet.
Oh, gosh,
Yes.
Miss Hannah,
Yes,
fabulous.
Her name is
Fabulous.
Nicole Hannah
Hannah.
Jones.
Yes, yes.
And she writes for the, is it New York Times? Yes.
Yes.
Okay, and just an awesome journalist.
She is amazing.
And Waterloo's
and
own, yes.
speaker. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
Oh.
what we're talking about, the talent that comes out of this place.
Right,
We should be
right.
so proud of ourselves.
And I see some red carpet pictures
Yes.
here from the Kwanzaa event that was just amazing. We
Yeah.
had such fun there. So make sure you get your copy of the Soul Town this month and every month.
Yes, because it's full of wonderful pictures and, information about the events that are going on, everything that's happening this month, so.
That's right. The www.thesoultown.com. And this magazine was the inspiration for this show because it
Yes.
highlights good things going on in our community. And so we thought, why don't we do that on Facebook? And now look at us. We got our own TV show. Who knew?
Who knew? Who knew?
Yes. And Chastity, thank you so much for watching
Thanks,
over the
Jess.
camera.
You're welcome.
I know it's kind of a stressful job when people call on phones and stuff, but now we have MediaCom, and this is
Well,
going to
that
be
was
so much
just-
different.
That was Miss Joyce Ann Wilder saying,
Oh.
letting us know about our connection stuff.
Oh,
We're in a new location and it's down in the basement, so it may not be the best live
Aw.
reception. So if you can't see us as well as you are used to seeing us, just know you'll be able to see it again on the internet,
MediaCom
MediaCom's
channel 17.
channel
Yes.
17, and
Yes.
hopefully the live stream is working well enough for you to enjoy it
That's
live
wonderful.
as well.
Well, good. Thank you so much,
Wow.
Chastity. I saw you making those faces, and it's kind of scary when you're live on Facebook, but we're thankful that our viewers put up with us, and now we have a new avenue. We'll be on YouTube even.
Wonderful.
So-
I just want to say something about Chastity, though.
Oh,
Jocelyn knows I do this. I just kind of cut right in. And
okay, that's
But,
fine.
okay.
We family.
Josh, I just have to say, though, about your beautiful daughter, Chastity. You have got to be just proud of her.
Oh, bless you. I am.
Chastity is just doing wonderful things, and I hope
Yes.
she's Did you share the great news, Chas, about
Her school?
yes, about the
Yes.
school? I'm so excited, and she already knows that we're gonna do whatever we can at KBBG to help with that, with
To
promote it.
say
and
yes to.
just
Royal
yeah, we're
Christian
gonna just
Academy.
it's just beautiful, and that's what's needed. So.
Yes.
I'm afraid she's just gonna have like 100 people wanting to get into
Oh.
what 29 slots or
Right.
something. So
Yeah,
That'll be
yeah.
a
First
good
come,
problem
first
to
served basis.
have,
Yeah.
okay?
We
yeah,
can.
so it's
Royal
just congratulations on that.
Legacy Christian Academy.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
right.
Yes.
Thank
Oh
you.
gosh,
Coming this fall. Thank you, Deborah.
it's
that means
just
so much
I
coming
mean it from my
you.
heart.
Aw.
Just a beautiful thing.
Heartfelt thank you. Enough about her. What about me, Dad?
Okay, you're fabulous, marvelous,
Okay.
wonderful.
Yeah. Okay, quick shout outs, and then we're going to introduce. We've waited long enough. We got to get these awesome people.
That's
Ken
right.
Schenkel has a lot to share with
Yes.
us, and Sharon too. So shout out Kevin Burt, and then we
Okay.
also have who else, Deb?
We have Sharon Griffin Allen,
Yes,
and I'll save
Avriel.
for Chaveevah.
Avriel Ra,
Thank
a
you.
friend of mine that I just recently reconnected with on
Yeah.
Facebook. I mean, these people go way back. I can't even tell you how far
Wow.
back when we used to ride dinosaurs to school. But
Oh, okay. I've been
that's how
there.
far. Good to connect with you. Wonderful to see
Gabby.
you and Sharon all the time. Yeah.
Queen Gabby.
Yes,
She's
Queen
sick?
Gabby. She's
Yeah,
not
a
feeling
little
well
under the
today.
weather.
Baby,
Yeah.
get better,
Yes,
get better.
Get better, dear.
And James
James Russell, he
yeah.
always said we should be on MediaCom, Chaveevah, and we're here.
Here we are.
Aw,
Here
James
we
is
are.
an awesome, just a wonderful supporter and
He
great guy.
is, he is, and we recognize the loss in his family, and please know that we're keeping you in our prayers, Jimmy, and the rest of the Russell family. Who else do we have? Brian Sink.
Brian,
We will
yes.
be home for Valentine's Day.
Yes, we will.
The crew down here said that they'll follow us some places, so we're gonna go. Brian's going to cook for us.
Yes, that's going to
on
be
Valentine's
a great
Day.
show. Yes.
At Brian's.
Valentine's Sweetheart Show, and it's going to involve food and
Yes, and a studio audience and
Yes,
wine.
and wine.
So bring your sweetheart to the show February 10th to Brian's and eat steak.
Okay.
Okay. Brian's on 4th,
Okay.
downtown Waterloo.
Okay, and before we introduce our guests, we're almost there. Sponsorship, Chaveevah.
Yes, absolutely.
Today's show and all month of January is sponsored by.
Travis Ferguson Real Estate.
Yes, yay, Travis.
So now, whether
Thank
you are
you.
looking to buy or sell, check with Travis Ferguson first,
Yes,
because he can do something for you.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, indeed. And if nothing else, you can get a $25 gift card from Spellers, like he gave to Aretha.
Yes, that's
Aretha
right.
and Mary Galloway.
Congratulations to Aretha Phillips
Congratulations.
and Mary Galloway. They are winners of the $25 gift certificates to Spellers True Value Hardware.
Right. And if you would like to sponsor our show, please get a hold of us on Facebook and we'll hook you up.
All right. I tell you.
You can help us out, and I'm sure we can help you. All right. Anything else? Anything else? Okay. Well, without further
Bring on the
ado,
guests.
Yes,
bring on these awesome people in our community making a difference.
that's right.
We have Mr.
Mr.
Kent
Kent
Shangle
Shangle
and Sharon
And
Silva.
Sharon Silva. Let's welcome them.
Is this an ovation?
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
no. Oh, okay, all right. Okay. We just gave you a
Hello.
standing ovation. How about that?
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. It's great to be here among good friends.
Oh, it's
Yes.
wonderful to have you. Thanks so much for coming down and joining us.
Well, and I
Yeah.
saw the promotion that you put on Facebook announcing this, and thank you very much for digging up an old historic photo that shaved lots of the ears off of me.
I get credit for that.
Yes.
I'm always quick to point out how the wonderful things that I do. Yes, you can thank me, Ken.
Thank you.
And we'll exchange thanks because we want to thank you for knowing the connection here. We
That's so
had no
beautiful.
idea that we could actually have our own television show.
Well, a little bird told me that they were looking for some good content here, and so
Really?
I thought maybe we can make a good
hopefully
connection.
I
And
love
We're just
it.
the ones to fill the bill with the good content.
Absolutely.
Right. We are good content.
That's
Shavita.
right.
Isn't that us?
That's right. We can't help but be good content because we're talking about what's good
in Waterloo.
in Waterloo.
Waterloo.
From a North End perspective.
Hey.
Always.
Hello.
Right. Okay.
That's right.
And Kent, we know that you are working all the time with the different exhibits and things at Waterloo Center for the Art, and I think our backdrop is kind of talking about what's going on at your center.
there's always a lot going on at the center, and there's always something for everybody at the
Okay.
Waterloo
Yes.
Center for the Arts.
Yes, I'm a witness to that.
Yeah, at all ages, our center is part of the city of Waterloo. It's an amazing place. It's huge. There's always so much going on, and I don't think people realize how blessed our community is.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
I mean, I get the opportunity to travel to a lot of other communities and work with their art centers and staff, and I'm always happy to come home because we
Right.
have so much. It's a rich place. We have not only, as an art center, we have changing exhibitions, which are free for
Yeah.
people to come and view and enjoy.
Yeah.
We have a community theater that puts on great main stage adult community theater productions, alternating with children's theater productions. I grew up, my mother loved the theater,
I do
and
too.
always felt it was important to bring us kids to every
Yes.
play.
Oh,
So,
how nice.
I love
to
it.
have the arts in your background is such a
It
blessing.
is.
I've always loved the Waterloo Center for the Arts, but I think it really struck me how important it is to this community and to the United States because it's got the largest collection of Haitian art in North America. And I was like,
Not
in the
just-
United States.
Exactly.
actually, it's the largest public collection of Haitian art in the world.
Oh,
The
wow.
world, right
Okay.
here in our
Right
community.
here.
Wow.
Right here in
That's
Waterloo.
amazing.
Yeah.
And I'm going to briefly say, as a young child, Deb, when I was 14, I think you guys had moved off Chestnut Street and left me deserted. Not going to get you. But I was in a pageant. My auntie, Anna Mae Weeds, put me in a beauty pageant. Ugly as I was back then.
God. No, she wasn't.
And It was at the Waterloo Center for the Arts, and we got to take pictures on those rocks, and it was just a really shock for me because I hadn't been exposed to things like that.
Okay.
So I'm sure there are a lot of children that love being a part of you make everybody feel welcome there.
Mhm.
Absolutely. And you know, I love being a part of a place that is not just an art museum, an art gallery, but it's a community gathering place in the center. And it's a place for everybody to come for all different reasons. Even people who don't have an existing appreciation of art, don't feel a connection or don't know that they can enjoy it. And they come and they get kind of sucked in and exposed.
Yeah.
They get excited and inspired. And that's so rewarding for me. So I don't think I could find a better place to be.
That's awesome.
And I remember visiting as a child as well, going to the Junior Art Gallery and climbing on those rocks.
Okay, sure.
And, you know, I hear it time and time again, adults that come in from the community and visit, and they share their memories of the shows that they visited as a child coming to Junior Art Gallery, the different cultures that they learned about. So that is an important component of our center as well, our youth art education programs, including the Phelps Youth Pavilion, an award-winning children's museum.
Oh, it's
That's
beautiful.
our Junior Art Gallery program has grown and evolved into a full-scale children's museum based totally on arts and culture.
Yeah, I take my granddaughter. She just,
It's beautiful.
I love it.
It is.
And it's safe.
And we're going to have you come on our show on a regular basis and talk about the new
Absolutely.
things, maybe the programs, maybe a play you might like
And
to
the
take your family to.
partnerships.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, and Deb, you know you're already a regular. Anytime you want to come and promote something,
Okay.
please let us know.
Yes, for
Please let us
sure.
know.
Now, Kent, for anyone who might be interested in finding out more about what the center has to offer, is there a website or a number or something that they can
There
access?
absolutely is. They can visit our website. It's actually a fairly new website. We had a website for some time that wasn't very mobile friendly, and you know we're in that age now.
Oh, you gotta have mobile.
gotta stay
Yes.
current.
Because I'm all on my
So,
phone.
so we just rolled out a new website at www.waterloocenterforthearts.org.
All right.
And so they can come and visit that, check out our classes, everything that's going on there. And if they want to give us a telephone call and speak to a live person, it's 319-291-4490.
Okay.
That's a great, great connection to have. I never will forget you. When we first started out back in '05, they were so supportive.
Yes.
So
Yes.
supportive. We'll never forget.
We love to showcase local talent. I mean, as I say,
Definitely.
it is a place for the community and our community's cultural resources to be shared. And we've got great talent here in a children's book author and illustrator.
Yes.
We were happy to feature
Yes.
some of their books in
Yes, we had
exhibits.
a lot of fun with you guys.
And you actually inspired me to write
Oh.
a book with
Me,
my daughter.
Kent?
Yes, you.
Aww.
Okay.
We never know our impact sometimes.
Yes, I
Exactly.
tell you.
Thank you, Kent. Okay, so I think we're running quick. We want to talk to Sharon. We want to find
Hey,
out all
Sharon.
about I know you're a mom, a grandma, and those are probably your favorite jobs. But tell us about a little bit in between and then Toastmasters.
Okay, well, thank you. Well, first I want to thank both of you, Chaveevah and Rocki, for
Yes.
inviting me. And I have to give here a shout out to my dear friend Lori Dale, who's opened
Lori.
so many doors, introduced me to so many interesting people. Yes.
All right.
And I have a connection to the Waterloo Center for the Arts. I was there right before Christmas. This is yet another thing that you do. I got invited to come in and do a workshop as part of the staff retreat for the Grout Museum.
Oh.
People, so you
Nice.
offer, as you said, it's truly a community center
Yeah.
as
It
well,
is.
not just a static place to go look at
Right,
stuff.
right.
It is.
So
And
that
I
is
think-
wonderful.
I don't know how much time, but this is our first time at with the studio here, and I think we have 3 minutes, so we just kind of want to make sure that we get a little bit of everything in. Just
Okay, I can do that.
Okay.
I can hit the highlights, yes.
Okay, good. Sorry to.
That's okay. No, I do have children and grandchild, none of who live anywhere close. Some of them live in Miami, the grandchild lives in Maui. That's 5 time zones
How nice.
away. So
Right.
I do things here that generally do not include family. Some people know me through the police and community relations projects that I have done. I know that Deb
Oh,
knows
do you know
about
her, Deb?
that.
Mm,
Yes.
of course.
Well, yes, in Deb's previous life,
Yeah.
it was good to know everybody to know her, right? I wouldn't say
course.
she knows me, but I certainly do
Yeah,
know
recovering
her.
politician, oh yes, that's me.
And local Toastmasters. Communi-
Yes.
Okay,
Oh.
let me just give this plug. The
Please.
good things happening in the community. Okay, this is a very inexpensive way. It's open to anybody. If you want to come in and practice your communication skills, if you want to polish them up, if you want to learn some new things, if you want to experiment, and to walk in the door, you don't have to do anything. You could just show up. Guests are
Okay.
welcome at any time.
Guests are welcome.
Where do you meet?
Okay.
I know you're getting to
Where do
that.
you
I
meet?
Yes,
just
And
didn't
yes.
where's
know.
the,
So,
what's the website?
let me just give you the basics here, and then
Okay.
maybe I can send a sheet for you to announce our open house on a future show.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
So for these 4 weeks, starting yesterday, it's every Thursday, 12 noon. And we have been meeting at the UniQ, but right now, we've made a partnership with the Grout, and we are using their wonderful space.
Oh, how
Oh,
nice.
That's
Nice.
nice.
Walk in anytime, noon on Thursdays. Okay, on February 8th, 2 weeks from yesterday, we are having an open house. We will be publicizing that. And that
Awesome.
will be an extra effort to get people to come in and experience. There's no charge to just walk in and see what it's like. And if I may drop a name, Mayor Quentin Hart
Yes.
credits Toastmasters with helping to develop his awesome speaking
Oh,
skills.
And he's an
Yeah.
awesome speaker.
Yes, he is. Keep that date in mind, February 8th. You will be hearing more about it, but for right now, keep that date in mind.
That's right, and thank you, Sharon. We kind of got, a little bit involved in our pre-show, and we kind of ended up cutting it short, but I think we got.
We'll
do you have
find
a
our
website?
land legs in just a short while.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. So that about wraps it up. I think all hearts and minds are clear.
Mm-hmm.
And if they're not, oh well, maybe next time.
Clear it up.
All right, we want to encourage you to keep doing what makes you awesome.
Because it makes us all look good.
Hey.
See you next time.